House of Rouse with our main guests, Colin Quarles.
Oh, look at that sexist pig.
And next coming in, Evan Quarles.
Fuck art school. It's stupid.
Up next, Hunter Duffy.
He stole my essay out of my fucking backpack.
Hungry.
Welcome to the House of Rouse.
Welcome to the House of Rouse. This week, welcome to Season 2.
I thought you said it wasn't season 2.
The 2020
We said 3 times this season.
House of Rouse.
I thought we agreed on a mid-season break.
You might be wondering what's different. And to that I say nothing. We haven't changed a damn thing.
Yep. It's the exact same.
Sick intro.
This week's Hunter's Week. He picked the movie in the top 5.
I hate both of these people sitting next to me.
He's a good man. Hunter, what movie did you pick?
I went with Jonah Hill's writing and directorial debut of the mid-90s.
I was raped by a girl. I was raped by a girl. But I'm only 12. But that's okay, 'cause I was a boy and I got raped. I was a boy and I got raped. But I was 12, but that's okay, 'cause I'm a boy and I got raped.
This is
did that.
this is his only movie, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, that's what debut usually means.
Yes.
That means it was his first movie, not his only movie.
Well, I mean, unless he's made another one
That's what I was-
already, and it's come
That's what I
out.
was wondering.
Right.
Oh, God.
Followed by...
This is starting off great. Little backstory. I got started off today by coming into these two, changed up the top 5 list 2 hours before, and also apparently they've just been listening to musical loop. Shaft theme. Shaq's theme would be
Shaq.
dope too, though. That's what I would have listened to.
Shaquille O'Neal's theme song.
I'm not sure what it is, but it's probably better.
Well, it originally was pick your own top 5.
Yep.
I feel like I'm just gonna stare right into the camera the whole time.
I
Do
looked at it once. I'm looking away from it. the
Yeah,
whole
I
time.
don't want to look.
No, look at
I
it.
keep looking at my notes.
Go ahead, look at it.
Don't look at my notes. Don't look there.
There it is.
Don't look there again.
We haven't talked about a thing yet.
It's out.
Yeah, alright, so we watched mid-90s, followed by we're going to do top 5 rap albums of all time.
I didn't. Oh, never mind.
Sick.
Anyways,
Alright.
All right, give us a synopsis
oh, yeah.
of the movie. You do it.
Who, me?
Yep.
Is it my turn?
I don't
All right.
care.
Alright, it must be my turn.
Say
Okay,
it.
mid-90s is pretty much a period piece. I would say it's more of going for a feeling than it is telling a full story. And it's pretty much trying to make you feel what it was like to have a, I guess maybe a higher low class or lower middle class
a group of assholes for friends.
upbringing in the mid-90s. And kind of the loss of innocence
Yeah, I can see that.
and growing up in just like with a mid-90s
Do you mean when he gets raped by that 17-year-old girl when he's like 12? Is that what you're talking about?
setting.
I mean, it happens, man.
That's a point. Hey, that's
You gotta
life.
tell your truth.
That's life. We live in a society.
All right, let's just kick right into it.
Yeah.
My first note: already more brutal than Drive.
Dude, my first note was, am I watching a horror movie? I can't tell what's going on
The
yet.
music's rough.
I liked it. It
Okay.
it set the tone immediately. You knew like the whole backstory of his brother's he just beats the hell out of him for no reason,
Yeah.
just
No,
because he's dealing with some other shit of having a shitty mom
which we can find out later.
later on. But even still, they set all that up just in that first 2 minutes. So it is
Yeah.
nicely done of just by music and just a few quick scenes. You
Now,
understand exactly what you're getting into.
I said in the beginning, it gets a little better, but it was a little bit too much music for me in the beginning. They kind of overdo the music a little bit.
Yeah, I think the soundtrack's really good, but it kind of did that same thing that like Suicide Squad did, where it's like, hey, let's see how many classic jams we can pack together in this time
Yeah,
span.
which is fine. Just don't do like 5 different songs in like 15 minutes. Which it gets better later on, but in the beginning it's kind of rough with that.
Well, that's also different. One reason it might have been because the dude from fucking 90's did the music.
He put the soundtrack together?
I guess because it said like music by
Or
it
you
was
make
Trent
the
Reznor.
scary ass music probably.
It was
Yeah, or-
fucking Trent Reznor. Was that?
Maybe he did the score.
I don't know.
The score is weird.
Yeah, so that would make sense though if it's it.
The score, like, I legitimately was wondering. I was asking Evan, like, what genre is this? Because
Yeah.
I was getting some like Hereditary vibes in
Yeah.
the first like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Like I didn't know if like I was about to see someone get raped and like murdered in front of this kid or something.
Yeah, and did you guys notice the cameras were like 90s sitcom style cameras? I felt.
I was cool with that actually. I like that.
No, it definitely went with the theme, but it was like it was very, like, I don't know. It kind of like I had to kind of like transition into that mode because it was very off-putting at first, and then I was like, okay, I need to like.
Oh
I
no,
need
for
to,
me
like-
it just threw me straight into it. I was cool with that choice because
They were going
Yeah,
for like the,
I like it better.
I was okay
later.
with just like a bland, just that look to it.
Mhm.
It helped set the setting and I feel like the tone of the movie.
Well, they
Yeah.
also had like the like camera quality was like purposefully worse to make it give it more like a 90s feel. Like the way you're looking at the movie is the way like you watch a movie in theaters in the 90s, you know? Where, like you can tell it's like on film, it's like kind of messing up a little bit.
Yeah, I did. Right, I wrote that. Yeah, flickering like the old movie projector
Yeah.
film. Yeah,
Yeah, and a little bit more grainy.
yeah.
All done on purpose, which is.
That was an accident.
No one told Jonah Hill that he was just using a. You know they have newer ones, Jonah.
He just got something out of his attic and blew the dust off.
This is just a weird way for you to choose how to say that.
I'm gonna make a movie. He just blew the dust off his camera.
Who's the redhead kid's name is making the movie?
4th grade.
Oh yeah, 4th grade.
Yeah. Very, very fine performances from everybody.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the acting's great.
Especially the
acting's
lead
really good.
kid for being that young.
Oh yeah.
And not even being even imagined in the mid 90s. Somehow knew exactly how to be in the mid 90s. Which is impressive.
How old was this kid supposed to be?
I
I
think
don't know. They
13.
never really established that, but yeah, I think it's right there. Yeah.
He just looks so young.
Yeah,
like,
he
he
looks
legit looks
really
like he's
young.
like 11. or
Yeah, but
something.
if you go back to like your middle school pictures, you look like that.
No,
If I go
that's-
back to my middle school pictures, I look like him.
No, dude, because I was like 5'8" in middle school, and like when I was like 13.
I was too.
Yeah, I mean, like I wasn't.
You're right.
It's like you were too. Like
That
kid's
kid's
like
5'6", 5'7", but he's like,
the kid's
I
like
don't know if you're
5'1"
5'8".
or something, right? The kid's
Maybe
small.
5'8", really. Huh?
yeah, I don't know, 5'8", but
I don't know.
You might have hit around 5 foot. This kid's
Yeah.
still real
This kid's
short.
he's real, and he has like a really immature looking like face and stuff.
so I mean, there's a lot of middle schoolers with like baby faces for sure.
I'm just wondering because that one rapey scene really threw me off. Like that, I just could not get over that the rest
So we're
of the
just
movie.
jumping to there.
I'm sorry.
Going straight there.
I'm sorry, but it was just like
No, you can't jump to there yet.
yeah. One thing I wrote was when I first heard the fuck shit kid talking was, "Am I a Job Corps?"
Oh yeah.
Because every kid in this movie, especially like 2 of them, just sound like Job Corps.
Oh, the dialogue is perfect in the movie. Like
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
Like I feel like it perfectly encapsulates that time and that age range, and just I feel like everything they nailed it on
And yeah, and it's not 1 second in the movie does it feel like anyone's reading lines at all.
that. No, it feels very natural.
Like they're just talking. It's fantastic. And then I also love the innocence of the kid. Because, like, it's almost like you're looking through the eyes of when you, or at least me personally is how I felt, of, like, when I was a kid, experiencing very adult things. Even, because when I was a kid, experiencing adult things was never, like, bad or good. It was just, like, cool, because you're, like, with the adults. Which is how the kid is. It's like, it doesn't matter if anything's happening bad around him, as long as it's, like, he just feels like he's part of it.
Yeah, but he also has that scene where he just scratches the hell out of his leg.
What was the point of that?
Yeah, what was that? That was so. I don't know
I
what was
didn't
going
understand
on.
what was happening.
For me, I guess, it was just kind of showing you his mental state of he's had his brother beat the hell out of him so much anytime he does anything wrong in his brother's eyes. And so he's just kind of self-harming.
I thought he was.
Self-harming because of, that's how he's learned of just, I did something wrong, I have to punish myself. That was him punishing himself because he knew his brother wasn't going to kick his ass for it. That's how I saw it.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was trying to make it look like his brother hit him or something, in case his mom said something. It was like, hey, look, you stole
That's another
Andy.
way to look at it.
But then nothing ever came of it. So
Yeah, nothing,
I
yeah,
assumed that
yeah.
that wasn't what happened, so I just didn't know what happened.
Yeah.
Also, why is the brother such a dick?
Because the brother had to grow up in the same
asshole,
shit.
dude.
He was the
Yeah.
only child living with a shit mom, and now, he just chose the wrong way to deal with it. His way of dealing with it was beating the shit out of his brother.
Yeah.
And feeling tough by being
Feeling-
over top of him.
Feeling, I guess, pissed off his brother that, like, his younger brother didn't have to go through a lot of things he had to go through.
No.
Yeah.
At first I was thinking, like, they really played up. I guess I was only thinking this because I was the big brother. But I was thinking,
Of course.
they really played up the big brother bullying the little brother a lot in this movie. But
No, that wasn't.
No,
that
I guess
wasn't
his
bullying.
house-
That was abuse.
his household was just supposed to be terrible, I guess, though.
Yeah, but the thing, what's funny is what didn't catch me off guard was the older brother beating him up, but them not, like, talking at all.
Yeah.
There's, like, no conversation.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you got your ass beat by the same dude all the time, would you be like, hey man, how's the weather?
Yeah,
You
but,
really
like,
expect these two characters to just be cool with each other all the time?
I don't know. At least, like, because they lived together, you would think at least there's, like, I guess it didn't really feel like they were even brothers to me. It just felt like they were, like, two random dudes living together and one was beating the other guy up.
When his friend punks his brother, I was just sitting there thinking, like, because that creepy ass music started playing again. I was like, is this a documentary of a school shooter?
Wait, are you
It was
talking
getting
about...
real dark.
Good lord.
What do you mean, when fuck shit's pushing him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, he's, like, walking away, he's, like, staring at him, like, I don't know. And they kept going back to that really weird music, and I was like, man,
Yeah.
they just kept, the movie kept teasing me. Like, I kept thinking it was gonna, like, it was a drama at first, and then it was gonna, like, jump back into this, like, I don't know, like, Combine type shit. Like, it was really dark.
Well, I will say this is the first time that I've seen that, like, somebody who's trying to be nostalgic about the 90's, man. Like, they're not glorifying the 90's in this movie to me, really.
Oh no, not at all.
And that's the only time I've ever seen that. Everybody else I've ever met's like, the 90's, man, they're the best. Yet
Yeah.
all that.
I love
had-
that's the first thing you go to. Yeah, all that in the 90s.
The Amanda Show.
Yeah, not Seinfeld or the golden age of hip hop.
The Amanda Show came out in 2000.
Oh, did it really?
Pretty sure.
Fact check.
But hey, we're getting into rap albums later.
Where's management?
Hey, both.
Oh, did you guys notice the kid was named after a sandwich? That was the
What?
first thing I wrote down.
What are you talking about?
Dude's name is Reuben. Kid's named after an Arby's sandwich.
That's... I've been analyzing
I've
this
been
film.
Jesus.
I've been analyzing a film.
There's some
Let me
really,
tell you
there's
what
some
I've
really,
learned.
really deep meaning behind that.
I'm glad that we're really upping our fucking quality here for season 2. Hey, that kid's name's Ruben.
Like a sandwich.
Yeah, ha ha, yeah. God bless. How long were you working on that one?
This is like a sandwich.
The way I wrote it was,
I gotta write that
Fucking-
down.
I hate it.
That's hilarious.
I was just laughing at all their names.
God.
No, but
But yeah, I said, yeah,
I
again,
spent days preparing this.
going back to the acting, I said, yeah, I definitely like the interactions in the shop where, it's all of them just kind of messing with each other. I felt that.
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
everything's very genuine.
and like they really knew each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I love anytime the kid, Sunburn, he just when he smiles,
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like it feels very genuine, especially like when he fucking anytime he's
Yeah.
like really getting together with them, or
Yeah.
when he hits that ollie for the first time.
Yeah, and I love how it's an awful ollie too.
Oh well, I thought of you immediately.
Well, it's not that far off because there was a point for about 2 months, maybe a month, where I was putting a broomstick in the driveway
Yeah,
and just hours a day just trying to jump over that broomstick.
yeah.
So but I was like 16. But the biggest thing for me was watching this kid, who acted very authentically, which blew my mind. His loss of innocence throughout, just watching him like slowly get influenced by these people, but he's so innocent while he's losing his innocence because he doesn't know what's happening, and he just thinks like this is what cool people do.
He doesn't fully know how to interact with people either. Just
Yeah.
because he's had such a weird. I mean, like the
Yeah.
person you're supposed to love and care about, his brother beats the hell out of him.
All the time. Don't talk. The movie, it honestly just made me feel real sad.
Yeah, it was definitely not what I was expecting it to be, but I was cool with it.
Yeah.
I just didn't get that like really emotional feeling from it. Like as soon as we finished it, Evan was like,
Of course you didn't. You were the older brother.
saying he was saying how emotional it was. And I just didn't get like I'm not saying it was bad or anything. I just didn't get. I didn't feel like it was that emotional of a movie. It was like a character study. It was like
No, it was absolutely.
a period piece or whatever you want to call it. And
Oh,
I felt like I don't know. I just didn't really get anything like some kind of gripping emotion out of it or anything.
I mean,
it was
to
like
me, it's centered around what all of these people are going through emotionally, and then how they are all interacting and what's happening. And like there's tons of
You already closed your notes?
no. There's
Me?
tons of
Oh, yeah.
You done?
Oh,
Just no
I
more
have
notes?
I have a lot of
What about the
notes.
Sheryl Crow? Not Sheryl Crow, but the cop scene where they're arguing with the cop.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
They
a
called
great
him
scene.
Sheryl Crow.
Yeah.
Look him up.
Do cops actually
great.
talk like that? That's what I was wondering.
Maybe there.
I would, rent a cop if he's just tired of
Yeah.
the kids talking shit to him all the time.
But yeah, I thought there was themes of forgiveness, empathy, seeing how people are the way they are, like how a lot of people, even though if they're shitty people, it's not really their fault, really. Which you can't say. I mean, you can,
Well, I wouldn't
you
say.
can argue that's
I wouldn't say
not
that
an
they're
excuse.
I wouldn't say they're arguing that it's not their fault. I think they're arguing that
It's like it's their fault.
everyone's going through some shit, and
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
shaping the way they are.
Yeah. And exactly. And also big themes of like friends staying behind and other friends moving forward and growing apart.
Oh, like Ray and
Yeah.
It's real quick too. Ray was my favorite.
yeah, Ray's the best.
Ray was
Easily.
Mhm. Oh yeah,
great.
yeah. Other than letting the little kid get to the car,
Yeah.
that was
yeah.
one part. I was like, oh man.
And that was the only thing that I was just like, oh, that's kind of a plot hole there. What? Like,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
no cops showed up to that
Yeah.
16-year-old crashing a car DUI.
Yeah. Yeah, how are none of them in jail?
Yeah.
A
well,
lot
What happened?
A lot of people should be in jail in this movie.
Yeah. Because the kid was he was in 11th grade, he said. So he's probably like 17. 16 maybe, but he's like 17. So probably not tried as an adult. But either way, drunk driving, you're probably gonna go to jail. And he was giving the kid him Adderall and shit.
Yeah.
Remember? He was like
Well,
a
he
major
was
Sometimes
drink.
you roll the dice, you know.
You got Adderall kid. The kid's like 13, 12, whatever, smoking weed, doing Adderall, drinking 40s.
Well, I mean, in that Southern California culture, I'm not justifying it, but he probably got handed a pill when he was 12 or 13.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it might not seem like the worst
And
idea to him. Again, not justifying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannot make that clear enough.
They also said,
Are you saying you're pro drugs?
which one? Depends.
Which ones?
Which one did he was he talking to the kid about? Was it fuck shit who was the one that was getting abused by his mom?
No, that was Ruben.
Ruben.
Ruben didn't want to go home. Yeah.
Sandwich kid.
Chuckle. Jesus. Chuckle at the kid that has to go home and be beat by his mother.
Oh, they never resolve his relationship with the little kid either, do they?
I think
It's
he just
like,
falls
fuck.
behind. He just falls behind. Like,
No, I think they resolve it in the end when they all
fight?
sit together. Yeah, they fight, they get over it, and they all sit together and they watch this movie that they got to make, you know?
which is a great ending.
Yeah,
Yeah, the ending was really good.
I think that ending was them resolving everything that had been kind of going wrong with them because, you know, you got Ray trying to move on from fuck shit. He wants to actually go pro. Fuck shit, doesn't care about anything.
Yeah.
Fourth grade gets made fun of everybody, and this, you know, this is his voice to them finally. You got Sunburn and fucking Ruben resolving everything after their fight. I feel like it's just a nice way that they looked back and they're like, all right, word, like we're still friends even if we go through the bullshit.
Yeah.
Because that was their family. Because all of their families sucked.
Yeah.
So that was their family that they had found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Dazed and Confused?
It's been forever.
Because the whole time I was watching this, I was just thinking this is like Dazed and Confused in the 90s. It's like they're extremely similar movies.
To me, it was like a better Boyhood. Like it was like Boyhood with a purpose. Boyhood to me had no purpose.
Other than being filmed over 18 years.
Yeah.
12, it's 12 years. Okay.
What are we
Oh, I'm not arguing
What are we
for
doing
it.
this?
I've never seen it. I don't really care either way.
It wasn't. It's not very good.
It's not great.
This is much better, way shorter, more emotional.
Yeah, that's one great thing about this movie. Not long at all.
Yeah.
You roll right through
Yeah, it
it
was like an
pretty
hour
easily.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did love some of the choices that they made for, you know, the cinematography and just overall how they filmed different scenes. Because like the party with the quick changes.
Yeah, that was cool.
I really loved, you know, because it just hit on the beat and you like, and it really is how a party moves. Like a party will move around like that. So it was really cool just to quickly see that. How they did the crash scene was cool too, because obviously we all know it's coming. But it still catches you off guard because it's just like fourth grade talking and it's just that like quick 1 second flash of him.
And it puts you in it.
Yeah.
Because it's like exactly what would happen if you were in a car crash. It'd be that quick.
Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting choice.
Yeah.
Were you just climaxing over the soundtrack the whole time?
Oh, absolutely. It didn't bother me one bit. I don't understand what are you talking about. I'll listen to every bit of 90s hip hop that he can fit into there.
Later on, it's fine. It works well. But I thought in the beginning it just was kind of like.
And I really love the choices of songs for the sections.
Oh yeah, that was
Because you have, and like the time you really try to like wants to change it up, you got Nirvana. Where did you sleep last night?
Mm-hmm.
Right when I guess we still haven't talked about the Me Too moment.
Yeah, that was pretty intense.
But he's a guy, so.
Yeah, right, Colin.
It's like 12, dude. Oh god.
I said I was not expecting the kitty porn. Made me feel a little weird.
It was. They did ease the tension at the end, like when he's talking to him, though,
yeah.
because that was really funny. He's like,
But-
"She touched my dick, dude."
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like I'm not justifying it, but I'm saying it's not.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
But it's like, it's not like that doesn't happen to a lot of guys. A lot.
Look at Mr. Evan over there. An older woman can touch me
No.
early on.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying.
Evan, the social justice warrior.
No, it's messed up. That's the point. Is that it's messed up. But that happens a lot. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, again, this movie is just showing
Exactly.
the truth. What he
Yeah.
felt was the truth in that time,
Exactly.
in that area, in that age range.
It's not right, but I'm saying that happens a lot. That's what I'm saying.
We get what you're saying.
Oh, we heard it. It's on camera now. You idiot. Why'd you add this thing to
I
it?
hope it is.
You two were already saying dumb enough shit. Now you're going to look dumb.
I hope it is. No, but that scene was very weird. I don't think they actually had the boy kiss her, though. Because every time they made out, it was very dark lighting. And I think they did some trickery.
I don't know, man. It looks
I
like
didn't
her.
focus on that.
I was
Evan's just watching. Like, is that little boy's lips?
I was.
I don't think that's that little boy's lips.
Because
I've seen little boys' lips before. That doesn't look right.
I've been looking at that little boy's lips for an hour, and I know it's not his.
no, but if that was, all right. If that was that little boy, then whose parents agreed to let that kid do that for the movie?
To that $3 million check he got.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. You think it's weird for the movie, guys? What now? There's money involved. You're like, it's okay with me.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying that's probably what they.
Yeah.
They saw
Would
the
you
big
turn
fat
it down?
check.
Probably not.
Well, I'm not.
Also, I thought it was cool. I'm gonna throw this anywhere anyway. They threw in the stage. It's a famous mani pad that the two of them skated on at the end when Ray and Sunburn go out just to skate to get over everything. It's an actual famous spot that
That's
it's
cool.
featured in many skate videos.
Nice. Yeah, the skate.
They probably have more in there, but that was the only one that I caught. I was like, that's.
Yeah.
that one.
You know what's funny is I wish. The only problem I have with the ending is I wish that skate video was longer. I was watching it
right.
hoping it was gonna keep going, and it just ends.
It'd have been cool if they had the credits roll over top of it.
Something like that.
That'd
Oh,
have
that'd
been
have
really
been
cool.
cool. Yeah.
Like they show up maybe for like the first minute, and the credits just roll as it keeps going.
Yeah.
Also, are all of the kids actually doing the skating in the movie? And they just like found really great kids who were good at skating, and then made like basically to see if they could act also. Is that what happened?
I think
didn't
he
look
got-
into it, but I'm pretty sure most of them could.
That's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Because one of the kid with the fuck shit long hair, he's been on the barracks a bunch since the movie's come out.
Okay.
that's cool.
So he can definitely actually skate.
I need to watch Battle of the Barracks. I
You need to
haven't
watch
caught up on that.
any and all.
I know.
Yeah.
We were going to do top 5 skaters, but Colin doesn't
I've
know
got
the
that
culture.
list. I've got that list in my
Casual.
head too.
I'm a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 casual. The roster in that game has been all I've got.
Well, I think it's time for an advertisement. For an ad break.
Right at the end. What are we gonna do? Come back and rate it, and then go
Yeah.
on to the next one?
Yeah.
That's a real great place for an
I
ad
think
break.
it is. But we need to pay the bills.
Jesus.
We have to pay the bills.
Yeah, these ads are what. This and our MySpace will keep us going.
Please, God, go to our MySpace.
Listen,
We've been losing money.
we have a website. It's only posted on the MySpace. You can only find the website if you go to the MySpace first. Okay, so it's extremely important that you check out our MySpace.
All right, can I just read this ad? I feel like it's pretty dumb already. I can just feel it.
Well, I
Don't
don't.
insult our writers, dude. They're sending some. They're starting making
Look, we
money.
need to keep these guys.
Dude, we keep getting canceled.
It
Yeah, they
doesn't
keep-
matter. It does not matter. They cancel after one every time. We've never had a
Well, I think we
recurring
got-
ad.
Well, this is a returning ad.
Yeah, this is
we
a
actually,
returning
yeah,
ad.
we
Right
actually
here.
had
Returning
one
sponsor
kept
right
us.
here.
This one actually kept us.
We gotta kept it. We
They
gotta
for
keep it together.
season, we gave them a phone call for season
We
2.
called them and
premiere.
begged them.
They give us one last chance.
Listen, I sucked one.
Yo!
What?
You don't tell their business tactics
Okay,
out.
sorry.
Everyone's gonna start knowing.
I filmed it. I can show you the video later.
This gag is not working.
Hey,
But it worked earlier.
got me.
Beat you to it,
Yes, you
idiot.
did.
All right,
boy,
get
oh,
out of
boy.
here, stupid.
This episode of the House of Rouse is brought to you by
Colin, if you touch my leg one more time, I'm quitting. Balsa salsa! Oh, these people. How did they know to write that in that he was going to touch my leg? That's
know.
weird. Salsa is too expensive at stores. It's like $2, man. And store salsa, guess what? No balls. No balls. That's a problem. We also have big black balls flavor now. That doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. We are also looking for black men with big black balls. We pay well. What is just before I finish the advertisement, I'm trying to figure out, are they selling this balsa salsa, or are they also are they hiring? They're hiring, apparently.
I assume they're hiring big.
Colin, stop touching my goddamn leg!
Sorry, man.
I have an urge to kill. Kill. Balsa salsa! www.okiesoap.com. Thor promo code African Balls of Salsa.
Oh, so Okie soap and them were working together apparently.
Who knew?
I didn't know. You can get balsa sauce and Okie soap together.
All right.
So if there's
We're
any,
back.
If there's any black men listening,
We're back. You're black. You could have a job in balsa salsa.
all right, let's do ratings.
That's gonna go real well.
I need a pen.
Oh my God.
All right, ratings.
Who? All right, you want me to go first?
I don't care.
All right. I thought this movie was really good. I didn't think it was amazing. It's not a movie that I'm gonna stick out to watch again, but I wouldn't mind watching it again. So I give it a 78%. If it was Rotten Tomatoes, I'd certified fresh it. 78. Almost an 80, almost amazing, but not quite there for
He's
me.
got percentages for the adjectives.
Sure.
All right, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Just put the /10.
So pretty similar.
I thought it was good. I thought the acting was really good, and all the characters were really good and all that stuff. But, or I shouldn't say all the characters were really good, but like their dynamic or whatever. But my only real problem that I have is kind of the problem with all these kinds of movies. Is I feel like I don't really care a ton about the characters by the end of it. So like I would watch it again, but like I just didn't get super emotional because I didn't care a ton about any of the characters in the movie.
Well, again, because you were the older brother.
But
You
like,
were the one who wasn't
I
on
just feel
screen
like-
except to beat the hell out of the main
I
character.
didn't. That wasn't how it went.
And then be a giant pussy when
Oh, I
when
got
your-
picked on.
when your friends could.
Oh my god. I fought back. All right. Fought back. I didn't. But yeah, I didn't. I feel like most character studies like like that. I just don't care a ton about the characters, so it's like everything was good. I enjoyed it, but I didn't get a ton from it. So it's like good, but not great.
10.5. We got it.
Sure.
B+.
I like
All right.
that. Accept it.
B+.
Okay.
Yeah, not in that great category, but I was very, very surprised.
Yeah.
Really, really well done movie for, right out of the gates, writing and directing. If it was just his directorial debut, but for him to get a real authentic feel to everything
Yeah.
that he was going for.
Yeah.
And like I said, I really like some of the choices they made with the different, quick cuts and shit like that.
Wait, he talked to Martin Scorsese apparently on advice on how to make a movie.
It's a good person to ask.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Wait, Jonah Hill talked to Martin Scorsese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he took a pay cut to be on Wolf of Wall Street.
I just didn't feel like this was anything like a Scorsese movie.
Well, it doesn't.
Well, it's
I mean,
again, it's character.
talking
But-
to him about
But
making
that's
a
also
movie.
why I like it a whole lot, because I usually hate character studies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this is what I really liked.
Yeah.
Did you see Joker?
To me, it was really
I
the
haven't
loss
seen
of.
Joker.
It was really the loss of innocence was like the big thing for me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, and so there goes that review
Nailed
of
it.
mid '90s. So now let's hit that transition song.
I always forget about the transition.
This is the transition song. Transition song. Transition song. Transition song.
It's classic. And we're back.
And we're back from the transition.
And we're back.
We're doing top 5 rap albums.
Where'd my pen go? I need my pen back, because I probably need to write these down, so
Oh,
I'm just
you can have
floating
this
around
one.
in my head.
You haven't written it down?
Of course not.
All right, hide it from a Colin.
But it's not really that
I'll show
tough,
it to you.
because anything that I write down on this paper is going to be better than what you two are going to have to put together.
All right, do you want to do it first, or do you want me to go first?
Let's see.
I think.
How
you
do we
need to
usually do
I
it?
think you should go first this time.
Oh
I'll go
god,
second.
this is gonna stem a massive argument.
You
All right.
you boys haven't planned anything stupid.
No.
No,
All right,
Colin,
all right.
Colin wanted
All
to
right.
switch it up on you and do top 5 rock songs. Oh, sorry. I forgot
You
they were-
ruined it. God damn it.
forgot we were actually.
See, I was gonna start reading my top 5 rock songs
Oh,
and see
good.
how mad I'd get you.
Okay, so you're
And
actually
then,
doing top 5 rock
Now
songs?
we're rock albums. I mean,
Oh, top 5 rock
that
albums.
was what I was gonna do, but
I actually blew it.
yeah. And then I was
That's
gonna see
What
how
are we
hilarious.
doing so I can write down what I need to
I was gonna see
goddamn
how-
do?
Blew it.
We're doing rap albums, but I want to see how mad I could get you. But then
I forgot that we were actually doing it.
He's an idiot.
I hate you. All right,
That's why you don't plan things.
you ruined the bit.
I didn't ruin it. He ruined it.
All right, I just want to preface
But
this.
he didn't even want us to do.
Your talk.
He didn't even want us to tell you that we were doing this in the first place.
But can you imagine how amazing that would have been? Because you saw how
Yeah,
mad
but,
he got
but
through
maybe
texting.
only for us.
No, it would have been great. Our
You
listeners,
two working together.
our listeners would have loved it, right?
Really
You guys would have
top
really
notch.
enjoyed
Hey, we pulled this together.
It's the same setup, just slightly tilted. We're
All
probably gonna lose this anyway. If not the whole damn episode. I don't even know why I come over here and talk for any fucking reason.
it. Okay, all right. So
I
top
caught
5. All right, I'm gonna preface this by saying
He's an idiot.
I didn't want to do this list at first because I don't know enough about hip hop to have like a super informed opinion about it. So basically, I just did my research to figure out what songs I enjoy a lot, what albums they're on, and by what groups they're by, and all that stuff. Made a list. And shocker, every album on here is from the 90s because that's the peak of rap. And I think rap, except for most underground rap nowadays, is garbage.
Well, that's here.
So, anyways, number 5, The Score by the Fugees.
Ooh, great album.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just recently went through that all the way through.
I mean, it's got
So
like
good.
all of their hits on it, essentially.
So good.
I would say they're probably like one of my top 10 favorite rap groups ever.
I mean, that's not a bad one.
It's a great record.
Honest to gosh, I probably have.
I don't know, dude. I love The
I
Score.
might have Miseducation of Lauryn Hill over it.
No.
Okay, yeah, no. Just putting every fucking Grammy you can for a rap album that year. Just
She's a-
fucking
That
She
one
broke
more
the
for
mold.
this. That one more
Broke the
than.
mold of
She's a
everything.
crazy person.
Oh, she is a crazy person, but I love her music.
Wait, did they actually? Wait, so that won more awards than The Score did because The Score has like all of their hits on it. Like Ready
Yeah,
or
but she
Not,
went solo.
Zealots, Fujila. Oh, okay, gotcha. Kill Me Softly. Yeah, hard to beat that. Hard to beat that. All right.
Oh, you feel real confident now, huh?
I do.
You feel you
I'm
better
just
bring
saying.
four better. You better bring 4 better ones then.
Number 4, Ready to Die.
That's stupid. Fucking stupid. You're gonna tell me you have 3 better albums that you can name
I
than
do.
Ready to Die.
I do.
You're a fucking moron.
Yeah, so it's got catalog of his hits. Also, Biggie. Give Me the Loot, my favorite rap song of all time. Warning.
It's a great song. That is a great
The
record.
What, Juicy, Big Papa.
The What's my favorite Biggie
Yeah,
song.
hard to. It's a great album.
Yeah, hard to put it at number fucking 4. You idiot. Is it on yours? Tell me now. You tell me now if it's on your top 5,
It's
Evan.
not going to be on there. I can tell it.
I hate you both.
I haven't seen it. I'm just going to take a wild guess it isn't on there. Number 3. You're going to love this one. License to Ill by the Beastie Boys.
God.
It's an honorable mention for sure.
Yeah.
Oh
so,
my God.
yeah, Beastie Boys, one of my favorite groups ever.
That's a great record.
Rhymin' and Stealin', dude. It's the opening
Oh
song.
God, great song.
God, I love that song.
It's Led Zeppelin and Beastie Boys.
Yeah, dude. It's Led Zeppelin. It's Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and Beastie Boys.
You have.
It's the
License
drums to Led
Ill.
Zeppelin, the
You
guitar to Black
have
Sabbath.
License to Ill. Ready to
Yep,
Die.
fucking classic. Fight
That
for Your Right.
Is
Paul Revere, Brass Monkey.
insane.
Come on, what are you doing?
Here's the bad part is that like you can still make an argument for your list, like still solid albums. They're in the wrong order, but solid albums. This one over here. Is
I
gonna
love how
say
he
some
hasn't-
real dumb shit.
Evan hasn't said a single thing yet, and Hunter's already livid.
Yeah, because he's gonna say some dumb shit. I already know it, and I don't like it.
I love my opinion. That's all I have to say.
I gotta finish out this list. Here, you keep going. What,
Yeah, anyways,
What is what? What's
Beastie
I
Boys,
don't even.
License to Ill. That's number 3.
That's number 3.
Yes.
2 more.
Number 2, Liquid Swords by the Jizza. Yes. Classic.
It's a classic.
Fucking amazing album. We got the Ninja Turtles intro in a song. I mean, come on. Master Splinter.
I'll be honest.
Fourth Chamber, Shadowboxing.
I've never gone through that record all the way through.
Dual the Iron Mike. Amazing.
I need to. I really.
They actually had Liquid Swords in the movie last night.
Yeah.
Great.
Of course, yeah. I mean, great.
Great song,
Again,
great album.
You can make arguments for yours, but they're in the wrong order.
Yeah.
No, this is the only order.
No, it's the wrong.
I'm
order.
super informed about rap.
Oh,
Yeah, look
good.
at him.
Good.
What are you trying to say? You like my sweater? I like the sweater.
Show him your shorts.
You guys want to see it?
And what's the greatest, Colin?
36 Chambers, number 1.
There it is.
Enter
the only thing you said
Wu-Tang.
right all day.
Enter the Woo. Yeah, it's the greatest rap album ever. What do you say about the Wu-Tang?
You can't say anything wrong about that album.
You can't. No, I love that.
It's amazing.
It is everything that
Every
hip-hop
song is
should
good.
be.
Every song is good. Every song has that it's got the great drum sample with the creepy piano in it. It's amazing.
All right, run through this.
So, anyways, yeah. The Score, number 5. Ready to Die, number 4. License to Ill,
I like this list.
number 2. Liquid Swords, number 1. 36 Chambers. Into the Wu-Tang. Yep.
All right. So this is the Evan Quarles top 5.
When's the next ad? When are we doing the next ad?
We'll do it after my list.
All right.
After
Yeah.
this stupid shit he's about to say.
They're really eager. They've been
I know.
contacting me about this next ad.
Okay. I thought about this a long time.
I doubt it.
I did. Number 5, 5th greatest rap album of all time. So I have 2 for number 5.
Of course you do.
Wait, what?
No, because one's personal for me, and the other one is more objectively, but I also love it, and I just couldn't.
You can't have 2 as number 5. You're doing a 6-number list now.
I'm gonna do it. So that's that. Number 5.
I'm gonna do it.
Son of a bitch.
Number 5 is "Dope Sick" by Mad Child. I have to say that because that album is so underappreciated, and more people need to listen to that. Please listen to that album. "Dope Sick" by Mad Child. It is a great, great, great rap album. Go listen to it. But more objectively speaking.
Another dumb thing I'm gonna say.
Objectively speaking, "America's Most Wanted" by Ice Cube would be number 5. "America's Most Wanted" is I fucking love that album.
I don't like Ice Cube that much.
Yeah, you're an idiot. So.
He's okay. I mean, I don't hate him.
America. Oh my God, both of these choices.
Number 4,
I've never heard Mad
Do you
Child.
have an NWA? Do you have Straight Outta
Mad-
Compton over it?
Mad
'Cause
Child.
If not, you're an idiot. Just put Straight Outta Compton there.
Mad Child is a Canadian rapper. He's fantastic. Seriously, go check out that album.
That's fantastic.
Honestly, it's amazing.
Honestly, it's probably a great album, but it ain't top 5.
God, it's good. I love that. Dope
You
Sick
know
by
that
Mad
album?
Child.
I don't know that album. I know of Mad Child. I can't tell you but it's not top 5. I don't care.
Mad Child is so
I haven't
good.
heard it. It's not top 5.
It's not top 5.
Number 4, "Illmatic" by Nas.
No, you can't argue that.
He's okay.
But Illmatic has great features, great raps, great beats, one of a kind, amazing. And yeah, that one really kind of speaks for itself at this point.
Yeah.
So number 3, "Ready to Die"
Oh.
What?
I'm very surprised.
by Notorious B.I.G.
I did not think you were going to have
Why are
him
you
there.
two morons?
I recently listened to Life After Death all the way through as well, and that one's fantastic. And thought about considering, well, we had a rule we could only do one artist per album.
But we can do 2 albums per number.
What?
Apparently.
Oh.
Alright, well, if he's gonna do that dumb shit, I'm gonna do something stupid.
That's not
on
fair.
mine,
Now I
too.
gotta redo my list.
If he's gonna do that dumb shit, I'm gonna do something stupid on mine, too.
But Life After Death is great, and has a lot of different themes, just like Ready to Die does as well. The only reason I don't have Ready to Die as number 1 or 2 is because it's all about flow. You have some the beats are great too. No, and the features are great and everything. It's number 3. It's the greatest, third greatest to me. And there are some like suicidal thoughts that break a little bit below the surface, but a lot of it is a lot about his dick being big and him fucking whores, and that's a lot of it. And that's the reason why it's number 3 for me. I actually pay attention to the lyrics of rap albums.
You can't just throw away suicidal thoughts to the side.
No, I love it. No, suicidal thoughts is like
suicidal thoughts here. Even
it's one of my favorites in there.
He takes you into the darkest
I know.
But I'm just gonna have it as a throwaway line.
No.
Oh my god.
No, suicidal thoughts is one of my favorites of the whole album.
When you start doing that no thing? I don't like it. Quit doing that no thing.
Do it again.
It's one of my favorites in the album. Probably my second favorite, honestly. Number 1 is The What. That's probably my favorite rap song ever, probably. I actually know all the lyrics to that one. All the words. Which is just rapping right now. I used to get... No, I'm just kidding.
That's
do it. But to me, it's the third greatest. There's 2 more that... The beats are a little bit better. I can't say the flow maybe not as good, but the lyrics and they have more intentions and they just get a little bit deeper and talk about more. In my opinion, talk about the most for rap and the reason for rap. Number 2, Black on Both Sides by Mos Def.
That was one of my honorable mentions.
I knew he was gonna put Mos Def too high. Shocker.
Black on Both Sides.
Oh, wait a second.
Is pure
Does that
gold.
mean he's gonna do the ultimate stupid fucking thing?
Black on Both Sides
For his number 1.
is perfect all the way
Wait
through.
I might.
It speaks so deeply all the way through, except for Miss Fat Booty, which you gotta throw that in. But the rest of it, he's really talking about something. And I love my rap with a background of jazz influence. That's my favorite style of rap. I hate gangster rap for the most part.
Mathematics.
I really thought about putting KRS-One in here for boom bap, but it didn't quite make it.
I feel like maybe you put.
But I really love my jazz and engraved into the rap.
I don't know where one's gonna be.
I almost had.
I do too.
I actually at first.
I think it's gonna be. You just keep talking about stupid shit over there. We're in discussion.
At first I had to Pimp a Butterfly at number 4.
I just guessed that was gonna be number 1.
I had to Pimp a Butterfly at number 4.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Gonna be some stupid
But I took
shit
it
when he
away.
says it.
I took it away.
You had to Pimp a Butterfly at 4?
I did.
That's too high.
That is
Legendary,
the
it's
greatest.
classic,
No,
it's-
the greatest rap album of the decade. No, except one more. But it's.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you.
You're right.
Yeah, Hunter knows. This is my greatest. This is to me my favorite.
Fucking moron.
This is my.
Stephen Hawking's is in this album.
What? That's Pink Floyd.
No, he's in this one too.
Yeah.
It's not.
At the beginning, when you hear that wheelchair rolling,
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
that was Stephen Hawking.
This, in my opinion, and
I'm just gonna start saying stupid shit too.
And I know it's my opinion, and I think the only thing that's wrong with it is the time that it's been out. But to me, it's the greatest rap album, and also in the background of where it came from. I'll just say it. Number 1, We Got It From Here. Thank You For Your Service. A Tribe Called Quest. That was the greatest rap record of all time. And I'll say this.
Isn't there the most recent one?
Yes. And I'll say this.
Yeah, Mr. Recency bias over there.
For it to be a comeback record too, most people's comeback records are awful, and there's no point to them. But Tribe Called Quest came back right before Phife died and released it just dropped a bomb on everybody and said, "We got it from here, everyone. Just stop. We're gonna do it." And they made the greatest rap record, in my opinion, of all time. If that thing came out in, say, 98, 99, that thing, everyone would be considering it as one of the best. The only thing it has against it is how new it is. But I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
The only thing that has going against it is that the group has a better album.
That record
Multiple.
to me
Multiple.
is the greatest hip hop record of all time. It has
Low End Theory.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't Low End Theory like widely considered the best one?
It has so many great samples. It even samples Elton John, which is the best song on the record. Solid Wall of Sound is my favorite song on that one. Fife Dog died right before they ended it, and they even rap about Fife dying, so it's so fresh and so new, and emotional, and it talks about everything and what's happening now, and it's a passing of the torch and cementing their legacy and saying, we are the best group.
Alright, run through them again.
I loved that album.
Run through them.
Okay.
What do we got?
So number 5 is Dope Sick Mad Child personally, but I would put objectively America's Most Wanted by Ice Cube over it. But please check out Dope Sick. Number 4, Illmatic by Nas. Number 3, Ready to Die by Notorious B.I.G. 2, Black on Both Sides by Mos Def. And 1, We Got It From Here, Thank You For Your Service, A Tribe Called Quest.
Alright, whose list made you madder?
His, obviously. The new Tribe album is the best rap album of all time.
In my opinion, yes it is.
You keep saying that,
I've
but it
listened-
really doesn't help.
I've listened to that more than I've listened to any other rap record. Easy. Easy.
Alright.
I'd say the Mad Child record is actually the second most listened to record as far as hip hop for me. But probably need to do an ad break.
Yeah, these people. Actually, they actually
Hunter recuperates.
They actually sent this in. This actually is an ad break. This is from the news, local news.
What?
Yeah, the local news. The news has been sending us in they want us to use it as an outlet.
A platform?
To get the news across.
Because we've honestly kind of been blown up.
We've kind of been getting big recently.
Wouldn't it have made more sense if that was delivered to us via a piece of paper since it's breaking news?
No, I've had it. It's been they can.
So it's not breaking news.
It's breaking for 15 minutes. We're gonna be the first ones to break it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure this isn't from last week? Are we about to read old news?
Did I read it last week?
What? I've been gone for weeks.
That's the grim ones. This is it.
All right.
This episode of the House of Rouse is brought to you by Goblin PSA.
How are you doing there, Joe? It's a fine day, not being a goblin.
Janet, what the fuck are you talking about?
What great weather we're experiencing out here.
What?
Haha, nothing to do with goblins.
What the fuck, Janet? You're supposed to have these reports on my fucking desk. What the fuck are you talking about?
Funny story there, Joe.
What?
All right,
My name's not even
I'll see you
goddamn
later.
Joe, you bitch.
remember,
What the fuck are you talking about,
goblins.
Janet? God damn it. Just once. Just fucking once could you do your job right, you fucking bitch. You fucking whore. Get the fuck out. No. Get the fuck out of this goddamn office, you fucking bitch. God.
This message has been brought to you by the National Association of People vs. Goblins. No goblins were harmed in the making of this record. If you knew anything, if you see any goblins, you need to tell us tell us what these goblins are at. Please, God, tell us what these goblins are at.
Alright, so apparently this is just a public service announcement that we need to read off. I guess we don't have any more sponsors. So it says, attention all listeners, this is a breaking news announcement. So everyone please listen, if you're going to listen to anything on this episode, because we care about people. And we care about all of you listeners, and we're really breaking new ground here. Goblins have been sighted in the area. Oh, Jesus.
Are we just doing nothing but callbacks now?
Allegedly breaking and entering into several suburban locations. Reports have stated that the goblins' motives are unclear, but they suspect it may be part of a supernatural revolution. Eyewitnesses' accounts have this to say.
Whoa!
So if you have any information on these little critters. I don't know why the news calls them like critters.
Brought to you by National Association of
Give us a call at 1-800 Whitaker and Fowl.
Tell us what these goblins are. Please God, tell us what these goblins are.
I hate you both so much. I hate that I know what that is now.
You're part of the brother.
So apparently this goblin situation is getting worse.
It's getting out of hand.
Aren't we a part of a goblin conspiracy?
Stop.
Oh, God.
Don't bring that up on the air, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
We gotta edit this
Back.
out.
We're back. Back.
I
We're
didn't
back. Back.
I didn't mean to do anything.
We're back.
Did I mess something up?
I'll talk to him. It'll be alright.
Alright, God, they're not gonna get me.
No, they're gonna. No, I should be.
I hate you both.
I'll.
All right, can we just do my top 5? Because
Alright, guys, this is the best top 5 because Hunter knows so much about rap or some bullshit. Alright, whatever. Get it across. What do you
says
know?
the guy who openly stated, "I don't know that much about rap" before reading his top 5.
Hunter didn't even want to do this top 5.
This is all he has to cling to.
You're right. You're not wrong.
Alright, well, let's give it to him.
Alright. Give him the floor.
I will preface it by saying top 3 will
You
probably
just-
always be cemented there.
You just took my line word for word just to preface this. I just said that.
Oh. So anyway, 4 and 5 will probably constantly change, but I had to make this list 2 hours ago because I didn't have 2 weeks to figure it out.
What was your original top 5 going to be, by the way?
I don't know.
You didn't have anything
This
prepared?
was the top 5. This was what it was going to be because it tied in with the mid 90s, so it has all this rap in it. Made sense. But you're like, oh, I don't want to do it for 2 weeks, and now all of a sudden you tell me 2 hours before we're supposed to do it that I got to do it, and I don't have my cemented list in. So I don't even know if it could be a week from now. It could be this list is bullshit. I don't know.
What's funny is we've known for a week that we're going to do top
I hate both of you.
Alright,
5 straight out of Compton. If you're gonna put Ice Cube, any of them in there, you put the fucking album that defined an entire genre. That fucking helped rap explode in the 90s.
I have honorable mentions.
I don't like that album all the way through.
You're a fucking idiot.
I don't know why. I love America's Most Wanted. all the way through.
Ironically, Straight Outta Compton is the best song on that album.
Yes.
It really is the best song.
I'm just gonna keep rolling through because I'm so done with you two at this point. Number 4. This is the one that you're probably not gonna like at all. College Dropout.
I
Dude,
knew
I
you were gonna
knew
do
you
that,
were going to
though.
put that in there, and I just don't agree at all.
Yeah, it's because you haven't really listened to it and experienced it.
Did you listen to my Jesus is King review?
What?
Did you watch it?
Your what?
I
Check
did-
out the Jesus is King review on
Check
the
that
House
out.
of Rouse
I
channel.
reviewed Jesus is King by Kanye West.
I did see that. I wish I hadn't. College Dropout.
Oh, you liked it.
It's essentially Illmatic, but 10, 15 years later. He brought together all these different ideas, producing wise. He. What did you say to him?
Touch my leg. Got much of.
You've been touching Hunter's leg all night. He's touching my leg. Hunter even talked about it. The ads know.
He brought together a bunch of different sounds that we weren't ready for. Threw in a little gospel. Jesus Walks, huge banger, and now not a big fan of Jesus. So.
This is coming from a massive atheist.
I am a fan of Jesus. He was a good man.
Except for all the compulsive lying.
And probably not existent. So yeah,
They highlighted his words in red.
spaceship always hits me. I don't really, again, I'm just so done with you two. I don't care about this list.
But it's Spaceship's number 2?
No, that was what?
What'd you say?
I don't care anymore.
That's number 3.
Number 3 is Moment of Truth.
Honorable mentions.
Gangstar.
That's my number 6.
Perfect production all the way through. Because Premier is the best producer
They
ever.
just released a new album.
I know.
Above the Clouds is the best song on that album. Dude, it's so good.
You got Mathematics.
That's on
Robin Hood
Mathematics
Theory.
is on.
That's Math's most
what are you
Def. What am I
talking
talking
about?
about? I'm going nuts.
He doesn't actually know anything about
You've
rap,
been
guys.
You've pushed me to the edge. Okay, I'm so tired of all of you. And it's number 2 is Ready to Die. That's where that should be. Number 1's 36 Chambers. I hate you both.
Evan didn't have Wu-Tang in there once.
Didn't have any Wu-Tang in your list.
And I got 36 Chambers on
You
vinyl.
pissed me off so bad. I'm confusing rap albums now that I love. I've listened to Moment of Truth 100 times, and you got me saying things that aren't even on there.
Not even the right
And you
artist.
know.
Robin
you
Hood
know.
Theory is what I would have said against that. Instead.
I'm replaying that 10 times.
You made a supercut. Supercut it.
I'm gonna. Oh my god.
Wait, so run through them again.
I have 36 Chambers on vinyl. I just want to.
Why would you get a
Yeah,
rap
I gave
album
it to you.
vinyl?
Or no, did I? No, I gave you
No.
the river.
Pink Floyd, yeah.
Pink
Endless
River.
What did you have there before that?
I'll show you a Pink
I
River.
went. I was thinking Outkast album, but I love all of Outkast, but I don't know if I could pick a single one that I would argue really tough for top 5. They're all great all the way through, but like the rest of these albums are like bangers,
One thing.
one after another.
one
Moment
thing-
of Truth is just a great story, straight like front to back. I feel like.
One thing I had a major problem with was realizing that there was a lot of albums that had songs on it that I liked, but there weren't a lot of albums where I liked a lot of the songs on it. Like there was like 3 Eminem albums I was thinking about putting on there, but there was only like 4 songs on each one that I actually.
Oh
liked.
no, dude! Marshall
God bless
Mathers
him.
LP. I feel like if you're gonna make an
Slim
argument,
Shady
it's
LP.
Oh,
that.
the Eminem show.
Slim
I love
Shady.
the Eminem show.
Slim Shady LP is amazing.
That's got White America on it, right?
Eminem show.
Yeah.
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 I like that.
That might be one of my favorites.
To Pimp a
Without Me?
Butterfly was
Without Me.
probably
That's
number
favorite song of
6
his
for
ever.
me.
Huh? Okay. 36 Chambers is what every rap CD should be judged against. It is perfect in every single way. Brings you every type of flow possible. They were precision, every single line, cutting through with a sword. That's what they wanted to do.
I think you can argue is the greatest.
I wanted to make a better argument for all of these things, but again, I really just hate you both so much. The anger inside of me has
You
clouded, it's clouded my vision. I feel like I'm in Star Wars, but then I really hope that I'm not in the new Star Wars.
The only one that I really disagree with is College Dropout.
College Dropout is amazing.
I've never heard it all the way through, so I can't.
I haven't heard
That
all
is
the way
out-
through,
That is
but-
out. So you don't get to say it then. Neither one of you get to
I
say
just
it.
said,
I just don't
College
know.
I
Dropout
just said I
all the
can't
way
say.
through.
I just said.
I can listen to it over and over.
His best
and over.
album is Jesus.
You're
I'm just,
fucking
I'm
idiot.
just kidding.
To be
Because
honest,
College
all-
Dropout, late
To be honest, all
College Dropout, maybe Late Registration,
Uh-huh.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
To be honest, all I've heard all the way through is Jesus is King from him.
Are you shitting me?
I've listened to some.
I don't care
College
about
Dropout.
any more of your list. I made the mistake, but you just said that.
What? Because it's Kanye West.
The only thing you've listened to Kanye West fully is Jesus is King.
Yeah, I just.
That's the only
I don't care about him.
Kanye West album.
College Dropout's better than the Black Album by Jay-Z.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yep.
All right, so
Look at the features on the College Dropout.
give me
He's
some.
bringing Talib Kweli back.
I don't know who that is. I have no clue who that is.
Oh my God!
Talib Kweli.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys keep harping on what I'm saying over here, but yeah, you don't know who fucking Talib Kweli is.
Oh my God!
He's the guy whose one-off album that Evan put as one of the best rap groups of all time.
2 of them: Black Star and Reflection Eternal.
There's too many names to remember. They all got nicknames. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Black
That's
Star.
his name.
Black Star. I'm okay with you arguing for.
All right. Some some of my honorable mentions.
Are we doing honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go first? Or you just want to go roll through them?
I have a few, so you can run through them.
Okay. I have like 5. The Infamous was up there.
I mean, it's great, but
Survival of the Fittest, dude. Come on.
that's got some great ones on. But I feel like it's this
Black-
I feel
Black
like it's the same argument.
Black on Both Sides. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back by Public Enemy. Fucking amazing. Straight Outta Compton. Bizarre Ride 2 by The Far Side. Mad Villainy. And Black Sunday by Cypress Hill.
No, Paid in Full. Paid in Full is definitely
Nah.
honorable mention.
I like
Paid
them,
in
but
Full
I
is
wasn't.
there.
I wasn't. But I do like that album.
Paid in Full is
Paid
amazing.
Paid Full was an honorable mention.
Black Star. 36 Chambers for sure. Low
But
End Theory.
any of their first like shit.
Wu-Tang Forever. Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, like you got Liquid Swords up there.
Oh,
you got me
yeah.
fucking
And
Only
Ray-
Built for Cuban Links.
Ray Kwanzaa. Yeah.
Fucking Supreme Clientele.
Train of Thought. Yeah. All right, so that's this episode, isn't it?
This might go down as the most hostile episode.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Most hostile?
You think it's more hostile than this?
Spider-Man? No.
Yeah. That is the start of the beef.
Wait, don't fucking bring that up. We said we weren't going to talk
We're
about
past
that.
it. It's
we said
okay.
we weren't going to talk about that.
Me and him are fine. We're good.
Wait, we didn't. No one even mentioned Limp Bizkit.
We didn't order pizza.
All right, Nookie is better than...
We forgot to order pizza.
What album is Nookie? Is that hot dog flavored water? I'm putting that number 2.
Nookie? No, Nookie. No, Nookie was before hot dog flavored water.
Oh, well, Nookie, that's his best album.
Next episode
What? No, hot dog
is...
flavored water is the best Limp Bizkit album.
Nookie is the best song of his, though, all right?
No, it's not. You always say, oh, I like fucking, what's the blue-eyed shit?
Blue-Eyed White
the
Dragon?
cover?
No, the...
Behind Blue Eyes?
Behind Blue Eyes, there it is.
I like the Who version better.
Now he does. He does now.
No, we both like the other Olympus one first, because Steve always played the car. You know, whatever. He's going to try to deny his culture. This is your background here.
Next week is Colin's pick, so take it. Take it away.
Take it away, Penny. All right, my pick is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, starring Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
I'm playing Red Dead Redemption. It's got me in a Western mood.
I've been wanting to watch Tombstone. I
Apparently,
might just watch Tombstone instead.
I shit you not. Every single list I looked up on Google had that as the greatest Western of all time.
What? Good, Bad, the Ugly?
Yeah, I was like, all right, I have to watch it. Like every review I've ever read, it's amazing.
Not to mention, Colin hasn't seen more than 3 westerns.
I really haven't seen many westerns.
I haven't. I've seen like 3 probably.
But we're a movie podcast.
That's what I'm trying to branch out. All right. Yeah, it came out in 1966.
I'm just here to yell at you guys.
Amazing soundtrack /
You're
score,
great at
whatever.
that.
My top 5 for the week is top 5 greatest athletes of all time.
Any sport across all sports?
Across all sports.
Oh my god.
Top 5 greatest athletes.
Sick. So you're just going to list 5 wrestlers?
No. Probably 2.
Sick. And then anything I say, you're going to be like, oh, they're not wrestlers though. That's going to be a real sick list. Stupid.
It's true.
Fucking dumb shit.
I like it. All right, and that is this episode of the House of Rouse.
Well, this guy did this. He fucking goes around in Russia and this asshole. So you're gonna have nothing but wrestlers. He's gonna have somebody who has to like hunt elk for a living that no one's ever fucking heard of. It's like, oh, it's a real weird sport in Russia.
Curling is the hardest sport.
That's what you two.
So wait, we only had 1 advertisement for this
We had 2.
episode?
It's
We had a public service announcement. We're not getting paid for that.
They pay us to put the news on our.
Maybe if you put more
Goblins
planning
pay-
into it more than 2 hours.
Goblins are paying us for
Listen,
some
don't talk about the goblins when it's not about the news. Okay.
Can we stop? I'm just gonna go hit the button. I don't care.
Bye, everybody.